Hi! Nobody's viewing
No one's
currently.
here.
But hi, we are the focus coordinators for 2015. Miranda.
I'm Miranda.
I'm Keisha.
I'm Ben.
We're Shabam.
Yeah.
That's what you can call us.
Shabam.
Shabam. That is what you can call us. No one has currently asked us any questions.
Oh.
It's working.
It's working.
Great. That's so good that it's working. And that nobody's viewing. And this is gonna go on YouTube later, so people can watch it.
But I'm a viewer, you know.
Are you a viewer? Oh, interesting. There are probably people watching, and I'm just pretending like there's nobody watching. Cool.
Dance like nobody's watching.
Q&A. We started.
I'm gonna test something out.
Oh, we're gonna test something out. But if you want to ask us questions, there is a link on the Tufts Focus Facebook page. You can just comment on that post, and we will answer those questions. If you're scared to ask us questions there, you can message one of us or Tufts Focus. We will answer that question anyway. And if you feel so inclined, you can totally ask questions. But we're going to give you a basic rundown of what focus is and what you're in for as a focuser.
Yeah.
So
just check if the questions are working.
Yeah, let's check.
Time.
We have 10 viewers.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi, viewers.
Again.
Did you get? Oh, great.
Oh, what kind of bagel are you?
So
Okay.
You can ask questions right to us on this
thing. Can they do it on
Hangout
YouTube?
page.
You can do it on
Right on
YouTube,
YouTube.
or I'm also monitoring the Facebook page. So whatever
The
you
comment
find is
Facebook
yes.
page, which you should totally use because that's would be great. But we're just gonna give you a basic rundown. Again, I'm Isha. This is Miranda. This is Ben. Oh, we have a question already.
Oh,
So
you?
exciting!
Cool.
Oh, Selena asked.
If you were a candy, what candy would you be?
Oh man, I'd be a Reese's peanut butter cup. That was
I'm
easy.
inclined to say gummy bears just because we have some behind us.
We do have gummy bears behind us.
I don't know if that describes me.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I would be like a Twix.
Yeah, Twix is a good one.
Twix is
Yeah.
good. Oh, I'm Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, you are Sour
You are
Patch
Sour Patch
Kids.
What does
Sour
a
Patch
typical
Kids.
wait? What does a typical day look like at Focus?
That's
Oh,
from
cool.
Caroline.
From
Thanks for
Caroline.
asking.
Thanks, Caroline.
Yeah.
Um,
And thank you for Selena for the first question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one too. So each day is a little different, obviously, because you'll be going different places. But typically, so you're going to be staying in local churches and community centers. So you'll wake up around 7-ish, possibly earlier, possibly later, and you'll have breakfast at the church. Then you'll travel to your first site. You'll do volunteer work. You'll take a break for lunch. Either you'll continue at that site for the rest of the day if they have more for you to do, or there's a chance that you might be going to another site. After that, you'll probably come back to Tufts campus where you'll shower. You'll actually shower in your own dorm on campus, and then go back to your church for dinner. And then in the evening, there's different activities, sometimes just within your group, sometimes within your church, and sometimes within the whole entire Focus program. So that sort of varies day to day. You also will have one day off with your group where you'll be able to explore Boston and just do whatever fun stuff that you want to do.
Yeah, exactly what Miranda said. And also the type of sites you'll be volunteering at. If you look at our website, tuftsfocus.org, and go to the trips tab, you'll get to see what kind of community service work we do. We keep it based on theme, and if you're assigned to a certain theme, then you'll be doing work related to that theme every day.
Mm-hmm. And we get to all the sites by public transportation for the most part. So
Or walking.
and we're walking. And at the beginning of the week, you'll get a week-long T-Pass.
Unlimited.
So, yeah, you can use it as much as you want during the week within your group. And maybe in the day after, I think.
Yeah.
That's nice. But it's a good introduction to like how the T works, because I know when I came here, I didn't know how to use it at all. The Davis T stop is pretty close to campus. So it's a good introduction to that, and also the bus system too.
Also, if you want to look at a sample schedule, we have one on our website under the current focusers tab. It's called A Day in the Life,
Nice.
which is pretty much what it is. I think we covered what a typical day. That's what we just did. We have a list over there. That's why we're looking there,
Yeah.
not just because we're looking into the distance. Do we have another
We got
question?
another question.
Great,
Do you need money
perfect
for
timing.
focus? So do you need money for focus? Thanks, Bethany. Well, you can, at the beginning of the week, I think you get $10
$10 for your day off.
Yeah,
$10 for your
$10.
day off.
All the food is paid for
With your
the
program
fee. So meals will be eaten within your church during the week. Sometimes you can go get ice cream in Davis, or do some of the fun things like that on arrival day. And,
and
we suggest, while no money is required to bring, if you are planning on getting ice cream or coffee or whatever, $30 is probably enough. It's more than enough. If you plan on spending, no money will be necessary. Let's put it that way. No money will be necessary. But if you feel better having money with you, I know I would probably, $30 is pretty decent.
More than enough to cover whatever you want to get. Yeah, coffee, pretty much. And you do get $10 for your day off. Some might be a meal. I know a lot of groups go to Chipotle. Where we went to Border Cafe, which is a great restaurant. Everett Square that we just went to. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. When I was a focuser, we went to Chinatown and got dumplings.
That's important.
Yeah.
You should do that.
I think on my day off we went to Dick's Last Resort.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a place in Faneuil
It's a
Hall.
place in Faneuil Hall, and then we went to Mike's Pastry, which is
Yum.
in the north end. We got cannolis, and then just hung out
Cookies are
that day. Okay.
That
better.
was really good.
Yeah, they're also good. I'm not a huge cannoli fan. That's
Me
beside.
either, but
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, focus. We just got a question on the questions and answers
Oh,
thing.
cool.
Yay.
Someone said a question. I had this number before. What should I bring? So we have under the current focusers tab of our website, which is just go to tuftsfocus.org. And I think the link is sites.tufts.edu/tuftsfocus/something else. But just go to our website and you can navigate to it pretty easily. We have a packing list. And on that packing list,
Some of it.
you
So-
generally, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, so a sleeping bag and a pillow is the most important thing probably, because in the churches we just sleep on the floor in our groups. Pajamas, sneakers are really important because there's a lot of walking, and in a lot of cases you'll probably need some shoes that maybe can get dirty.
Yeah.
Depending on what.
And there's
theme
some
you're doing.
there's some sites that required closed-toed shoes and long
Yeah,
pants.
closed-toed shoes. Are
So closed-toed
really important.
shoes, bring a pair of jeans would also be important.
Yeah. Socks, underwear, t-shirts, clothes that you can work in during the day, and then
you don't mind getting messy.
yeah, and then comfortable clothes at night, nothing super fancy.
You don't need
Yeah.
anything fancy.
Yeah, you don't need anything fancy.
Raincoat, water bottle is very important.
Bring a water bottle.
Shower sandals are important just in general.
Yeah,
for
you should get that
college.
for college.
Yeah.
Towel to shower with.
First year.
Yeah, some of the stuff you can leave in your rooms for showering, but sunscreen.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
important.
We will also, after the confirmation date, which is July 6th. So if you have not yet confirmed and paid, please do
Do
before July
it.
6th.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
Or
we'll
if-
have to bug you.
yeah. Or
But
for any reason you can't
or-
do focus, you also have to.
you also have to
deny.
click deny. Yeah.
But if you're watching this, hopefully you're doing focus.
Yeah. So after July 6th, once we have the final list of everyone, we will also send you an email with the packing list as well.
Yeah.
So that'll all happen. We have a couple of other questions.
Yeah.
How do you assign us to different projects?
So, go ahead.
Oh no.
Okay, great. So like Marina was saying, we send you we send you a form. You'll get that after we receive payments. I think that's when we're gonna send it out.
After July 6th.
After July 6th. Yeah. So, sorry, someone just posted on our. Okay, yeah. Anyway, yeah, you'll get a form asking you all the questions about yourself and like basic information. And in that form, you'll be able to rank your group choices. Like I said before, we have trips. Like, why do I keep making this thing? Trips tab on our website, and you can hear more information about those. If you have any questions, email us. Literally, all we do is look at our email all day. And we, email us about the trips, and then you'll be able to rank which choice, and we'll take that into consideration when we're putting you into the group.
Right. We'll try to match you with leaders that will be a good fit for you as well.
Yeah.
That who also want to be doing the same kind of work that you want to do.
Exactly. And all of our leaders are really excited to be doing community service work with you. And like we told them, we just put them in pairs, and they cannot wait to lead you through Focus. Speaking of leaders, we
shout out to leader Searus, who just commented, "How much do you love Focus?"
So much.
So much is the answer.
We spend all day, every day in this office talking about how much we love Focus and just like getting so excited for this. It's the best week of the year. I would say that. It's literally the best. One of the previous coordinators just messaged us. Hi, Marcus.
This is awesome.
Focus is so great. I know my experience at Tufts would have been so different without it. How good the air conditioning turned off.
It's really loud.
It's pretty much the best, and not only because you're doing community service work and like getting to know your fellow first years, but you're also like building a community and like getting to know people who want you to succeed at Tufts. That's what the leaders are there for. We also have support staff, which we can talk more about. Let's talk about what support staff do.
Support staff does, So we're all rising juniors, which is weird.
Yeah.
But
what?
That means, last year we were all support staff. Support staff this year is all rising sophomores, so they were just freshmen. And their main job is just to like do anything that we need them to do during the week. They have a lot to do on arrival day, mainly picking people up from the airport and South Station, welcoming them there, and coming back to campus and like being around to like move bags to churches and check people in and help them find their dorm and find the res quad when they get here. I know I definitely didn't know where that was. And then throughout the week, support staff also go and visit the churches. Like 4 or 5 of them are assigned to each church. And they'll, hang out with everyone at night, help cook and clean, play games with everyone, and, just like have a good time.
And like going off of that, we'll talk about more about what leaders are there for, but we have a question.
A couple questions. One is, what are some, Hunter says, what were some personal highlights for y'all? I appreciate that you use y'all. I use y'all too. Did you guys meet at Focus?
We did not meet during Focus.
Not the 3 of us. Unless you count
we
like
met
Focus.
Through Focus.
We met through Focus.
Yeah.
So,
the good thing with the Focus community is that you're like, you find out someone did Focus, and you're like, oh my God, you did Focus, I did Focus. Let's be friends. And then that's like an immediate conversation starter. When did we we met freshman year in a class.
We had a class together, but then quickly realized that we both did Focus.
And I met her actually through people who were in my Focus group, which was just like another way for connections. And then I met you through
we met a mutual friend at first, but like
it was because of support staff.
Like, hey, like we know each other.
And
then we were on support staff together.
Yeah, we met during support
staff.
staff.
Yeah, that's the story of us.
But
now
we hang out all the time.
literally maybe and outside of work.
And outside
of-
Pretty much all the time.
Personal highlight.
During the week of focus, my personal highlight, I think, was we went to a preschool in Chinatown, and we actually volunteered there 2 days, and it was me and one of my focus leaders in a classroom with like 2 and 3-year-olds, and we got to like hang out and play with them all day. And during that time, I was asking my focus leader a bunch of questions about like what it's like to be at Tufts, and kind of just what it's like to be a first-year student at Tufts, and why we were doing the community service, and like how fun it was just to be playing with little kids. But that was like a lot of fun, in addition to just like hanging out and dancing in churches and stuff.
Yeah. One of the things I did Giving Camp, which is our like special needs themed group. So at Giving Camp, like you get assigned a buddy for the week, and then you hang out with that person and like do fun things, mostly around campus. And one of the things we did was we painted the cannon, which was really cool because like I had painted the cannon before really anyone else in my class did, because we just got to do that like during focus.
It's a fun time.
And we like went to Flatbread and went bowling in Davis Square one day, and then we had a
Flatbread is
day
awesome.
in Boston Common, like hanging out and like eating lunch and going on the swan boats. And it was really awesome to like hang out with one person and like form a bond with someone for just 1 week. And in addition to that, like my leaders were really great. And like I still talk to them, especially the one who just graduated because she was there longer. And yeah, it's like, it's interesting, like knowing that that was the first person like who like you could trust, or like who was your friend kind of on campus, and like they're still like such a big part of our lives.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think my experience is awesome because I was doing urban, well then it was called beautification, now it's revitalization. And a lot of our stuff was it wasn't as glamorous work as some of the other groups. So we did a lot of like picking up trash and stuff like that. But
Still important.
But it was exciting because the leaders really made it fun, and we had like who could find the most interesting piece of trash, and we would like make up stories about like what happened with the trash. I don't know. And we also would read like choose your own adventure books on like public transportation, which is a lot of fun. So just like little things like that like make the week special and make you have like fun with your group. I don't know. It's just like, it's all like really good people who are doing this program, you know, people who really want to give back, and especially like the leaders all really want to help everyone, whether it's the surrounding community, but also you guys as first year students. So it's just like a really great place to meet people and have fun. And
Yeah, it's so great, and you make such great friends through it. Like my roommate sophomore year and one of my best friends at Tufts was in my focus group, and like meeting people like Ben and Miranda. Yeah, again, just like, yeah, the best. It's the best.
we have another question from Anne. If you are shipping things to Tufts, are you able to pick up your stuff during focus arrival day?
And I think the answer is no on that, but you because you won't need any of the stuff that you shipped during focus. Likely, like if you're doing focus, you should pack a bag and bring that with you, so you have it as soon as you get here. And you don't have to like go find it. But if you do ship stuff to Tufts right after focus, the day after, you can go to mail services and pick it all up. And I think they have vans that run from mail services, to your dorm. So you don't
that's what I did. I brought 2 suitcases with me when I was coming to focus. I brought a suitcase in a duffel. I dropped the suitcase off in my room, went straight to focus with my duffel, and my duffel had all of my focus clothes and everything in it.
Yeah.
And that was just all I needed for the day and the week. And then on the first day of orientation, which is move-in day, I went to mail services and got all the rest of my stuff and actually moved in.
And it's nice to have both a duffel bag and then a backpack to take with you around during the day, because you need to like carry your water and raincoat,
lunch and
lunch and all that. So that's important.
And going off of that, you do have the option of moving into your dorm on the first day of focus. And you have to be on the res quad, which is where we have arrival day by 3 p.m. By 2 p.m. Sorry, program starts at 3 p.m. And so you can move in if you can get all of your stuff in the morning. You can also just drop your stuff off and head over to the res quad as soon as possible. We have people there from the morning until 2 just to hang out. Your leaders will be there. And then you can drop your stuff off and then move in on the first day of orientation along with everyone else. But it's really up to you what you want to do with those hours before you have to be there. And kind of going off arrival day, we can talk about if you're flying in or taking a train or bus into Focus, we will have support staff there to pick you up from the airport. We've been getting a few emails about if you have to come after 2:30 or after 2, that's when your flight gets in. Please email us. We can usually accommodate that, and we'll figure it out. And
we'll figure it out. Just know that if you do book a flight that makes you not get here before 2, you might miss some of the programming.
Right.
That happens. So
I took a red-eye flight when I'm from California, and that's like one of the farther, I don't know, people are coming from all over the world for Focus, which is really great. We're super excited. But yeah, I took a red-eye flight. There were people there at 6:30 in the morning picking me up from the airport. So don't worry. We'll get you.
Yeah.
Unless you're driving, in which case
Then you can just come to the
come
res
here.
quad.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Ben's from around here. Yeah. And you have to check in at the campus center as soon as you get here, and we'll have a more specific location in the campus center, but there will always be a person to direct you to where you are wearing a Focus t-shirt.
Focus shirts everywhere.
Yeah.
We'll have maps in the campus center, and we'll probably post something that like tells you where the red squad is
Yeah, or email it to you.
beforehand. Yeah.
Yeah. This is my emailing motion.
emailing. Like,
That moment was captured.
Oh yeah. For the whole 17 viewers to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many.
um,
Yeah.
Ask us more questions.
Yeah. Yeah, we can tell you about like what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Right now we're trying to secure sites for you guys to volunteer at, which has been a lot of fun. Talking to people who like are doing community service, like run these organizations and being like, hey, we want to help you. And they're always like, great, please help us. Which is really cool because you get to see the work that other people in Boston are doing to make Boston a better place. And we're like, it's really exciting to get to meet those people and for us to talk to those people, and for you when you get to those sites to talk to those people. We currently have a burp tally going on. So we started work
Throwing things in the trash.
and throwing things in the trash.
mine is not updated.
Yeah, we started work 2 weeks ago. And since then, Miranda has burped in the office 237 times. I have burped 123 times. Ben really came up with the burps today. It's also
I
a
was
throw.
at 15 at the beginning of the day.
He was, and now he's at 35.
35.
Yeah. Ben doesn't
I
burp
think
as much
that-
as the rest of
I
us.
don't know.
Yeah, us
Something's
too.
wrong with me, or something isn't wrong with me.
Yeah, maybe we should
Something's wrong.
talk about our burping. But yeah, that was something that started when we were interviewing staff, was tallying burps, and something that we do to keep ourselves a little
Yeah.
bit sane. I don't know.
For the 3 people who just joined while we were talking about
We're very
Sorry.
sorry.
We're so sorry.
we're talking about other
Where's the
things.
fire? Okay.
Oddly enough.
Okay, wait, Ben, move. So here's a fire.
Thanks, Matt, for the question.
Yeah, thank you, Matt.
So,
We tried to put up a what? No,
No, it's not
just
Matt.
it's a focuser. Yes.
oh, it's going now.
Oh, it's going now. Wow. So there's a fire over there.
The screen is all the way down.
It's do you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it?
Can you see it?
Can you see it?
Basically, the computer that we were given is very slow and was having issues with the fire earlier, but now apparently it's working. So that's
Yeah,
exciting.
look.
Sorry.
Oh, we have a rose here too. In addition to a duck and a hat and a
Dinosaur hat.
is that that's a dinosaur?
Was it? Or is it a crocodile?
Oh,
I feel-
it is a dinosaur.
Dinosaur. We don't know that much about
Its name is
dinosaurs.
Coco.
So if any of you are potential paleontologists, let us know.
Please let us
if this is a dinosaur or not. What I'm pointing to with the rose.
Not the rose itself.
Not the rose itself. We know
I
that
can
this
give
is
you
not
a
a dinosaur.
close-up.
Yeah, give them a close up of the
This
dinosaur.
is so neat. It's,
This looks like a crocodile.
you know,
Tomato.
I feel like they're closely related, right?
maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can someone answer that for us?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is there
Comment.
someone in the comments that can answer whether or not this is a dinosaur? I think it's a crocodile, but that's okay. Oh, Sam
All
Slate
right.
was the one who asked us
The question.
what we should bring. Thank you, Sam. He's one of our support staff
Oh, cool.
members.
Yay.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah.
We asked ourselves a question earlier to test, but it's real. What kind of bagel are you?
The answer is
Oh.
bagel. Oh, wait.
We have
We
another
have another actual question, probably.
Well, tell the
We'll get
service.
back to that later.
Oh, cool. Okay, so
Cool.
Ria asks, what are some specific activities the various categories of focus have worked on, kids,
Cool.
LGBTQ, etc. So,
Oh.
sort of. Oh, we have another.
Wow, so many
Earlier.
questions.
Well, maybe it's not it's a dinosaur, no doubt.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Hunter.
But so the sites sort of vary from year to year depending on people's availability, obviously. But for example, we just confirmed that we'll be working for the LGBT group. They'll be working at this really cool thrift shop. It's called Boomerangs, and it's run through the AIDS Action Committee. So essentially, it's like a thrift shop. It's like a normal thrift shop, except that all of the proceeds that they make go to help people with AIDS, which is
Yeah.
really awesome. And they have this whole entire like thing behind it. It's really cool. I went there last year with a group.
Yeah, and we do work. So, like, for example, like we can give an example for every group.
That we can
Yeah.
think of. Yeah.
So for environment, sometimes they work at the Fells, which is like a not a national park. It's like a county reservation.
It's a reservation.
Natural one. And like they do weeding there and just like learn about the Fells in general.
Yeah. It's really close to campus too, so it's like a place you can go after focus is over
Exactly.
as well, just to like ride around or also continue doing service.
Yeah. Yeah. We also volunteer through Jumpstart, which you can continue throughout the year. That's working at in early education, which is what I did when I was in the kids group.
Mhm.
I volunteered at a preschool in Chinatown.
Yeah, and
And-
if you're work study, you can actually work at Jumpstart during Tufts.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
while you're at Tufts, which is
Yeah,
cool.
which is really cool. For the hunger group, they tend to volunteer at like food pantries and the Greater Boston Food Bank. If you're in the elderly group, we tend to put you with in like assisted and senior living communities. The homelessness groups volunteer like Somerville Homeless Coalition and things like that. And Giving Camp Ben described earlier, which is the special needs group. You like hang out with a guest you get a buddy for a week and but probably reiterate.
You get a buddy for the week, and then you go out and do things on the Tufts campus, but also in Boston. You like hang out with one person. Sometimes it's two focusers with one buddy.
Yeah.
And then you're there like friend for the week and do fun things.
Yeah.
And you talk about arts advocacy.
Yeah, we are adding a new theme this year called Arts Advocacy. Miranda can talk about it.
Yay! Basically, we're looking at a lot of different arts organizations and arts nonprofits and trying to see what kind of work that they have for us to do. We're working with the Boston Greenway, and this can also go into environment or urban revitalization. I actually volunteered there when I was a first year student in Focus, and now I'm volunteering there regularly this summer with their arts. Thank you, Ashley. With the arts ambassadors program. But essentially, it's like this public park in Boston that also has this big public art initiative. So while during your focus group, you might be doing like things like horticulture work and weeding and stuff like that, but it'll also be like cultivating public art. So that's one example of something that we have. We're still working on gathering more sites for that, especially since this is a new theme, but it's exciting. Yay.
Yeah.
It's cool to learn that there are so many arts organizations
Yeah.
right around the area too.
Yeah, there are a
Contacting,
bunch.
so hopefully
So
we can work with all of them.
Ashley asked, because we said it once, but it was at the very beginning when
Yeah.
like very few people were watching. When is the deadline to pay for Focus?
July 6th.
July 6th. But earlier is preferred.
Yeah.
So what you do is you would go into the first year
year
website, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to.
I don't know.
work
When
it
you
out.
got your email saying that you are placed into Focus, it has a link to a website where you can go to confirm and pay for your
Yeah.
spot. Is it just the first year?
You can also just Google Tufts pre-orientation and go to that page. The first thing that comes up, and then there's a big link that says, "Please confirm and pay for or decline your spot." You
Yeah.
click on that, log in.
And you go to where you got your acceptance letter to Tufts. That's the same portal that you use. Yeah.
So
There's a separate health form for Focus from the one you have to do for Tufts. It's not like if you do the Tufts one, you still have to do the Focus one.
yeah, the Focus one, the Tufts one has all of your information. But the Focus one is just for us to know like food allergies and like, you know, any extra accommodations, that sort of thing. Like we don't need to know about all of your vaccines and stuff. So, but you do need to fill that out.
Yeah.
So please do that. Please pay by July 6th.
Yeah.
And if you, for some reason, realize that you can't do Focus, you also need to go in and deny your spot, because if on July 6th, essentially what we're going to be doing is looking through all the people who have neither confirmed nor denied and be calling all of you. So
Yeah.
if you don't want to call from us, just do it.
Yeah.
Call you anyway if you want.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to chat with us, we're always open for that. And this is kind of backtracking a little bit, but what we said about sites, those are just a small sampling of the sites that we work at. We, I think, volunteer at like, I don't actually know how many, but like a large amount of sites. There are 25 different groups of focusers, and you guys volunteer at least like 3 different sites. So so we volunteer a lot at a bunch of different places. Like we were saying before, you get to know public transportation really well. Medford, Somerville area pretty well. So yeah.
And
like
Tufts.
and Tufts, which is
And
important.
Campus
Yeah.
beforehand, which is good.
It's great. Oh, do we have another question?
No, Ashley.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Ashley.
Ashley, who is our advisor, just thanks, Ashley. Great.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
And you
she's
should
so great. She's great.
say
I
hi.
know. Yeah. Okay, then we liked it. Yeah, like we were saying before, our survey, it's like a getting to know you survey that will be coming out very, very soon. And like as soon as July 6th rolls around, we will get a lot more information to you. As always, if you have questions, you can always email us or Facebook message us or call us at 617.
627-0589.
Yes. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. Does anyone have any questions anymore?
Can hang out for a bit longer.
Yeah. We were gonna talk about leaders.
Were we talking?
Did we talk about leaders? They're great.
They're great. They're amazing.
Oh, hi. I'm kind of new. What is this? Focus.
Focus.
I don't know. Tufts Focus is a.
I feel like that was a random person who somehow got into this. Sorry.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe this is
Unless that is.
This is a Tufts pre-orientation program that focuses on community service.
It's very exciting.
It's very exciting. We're doing a Fireside chat in honor. Oh, did we do any research on Fireside chats? All I know is like.
What they were, well, they used to be radio broadcasts that would sort of help
The American public.
the American
be
public
quelled.
understand what was going on in the government.
Yeah.
Understand.
So
I took
Yeah.
AP
Understand
US.
what's
Yeah,
going
so
on.
did I. Oh man, Miss Wheeler, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Yeah.
All of these.
Keep asking us stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, if any of you are experts in U.S. history, please let us know. We would
We
like
need
to
help.
learn. We need help.
We need help.
We need help.
I'm trying to
Um,
think if there's anything else that's like especially important to go over. Um,
Thing about leaders is that they're trained before they
we're not just throwing them at you.
yeah, they're trained in like if you have an allergy attack, they know how to deal with that. Oh, good. Do we have
It's
another
an
question?
extensive 2-day training.
Yeah. Oh, great. Actually, how many people will be and where will we be eating meals? And then how many people will be in a focus group?
Okay.
Great.
So meals sort of differ. So breakfast will probably be eaten in your church, and that'll just be stuff like cereal and yogurt, bagels, whatever.
Before you get to focus, the leaders during training will go and get a bunch of non-perishable items for you to eat, where it's like bagels and bread and cereal and stuff like that. And during focus, you guys as a group go and get get perishable items to cook during the
So
week.
you get to help choose what kind of meals you're gonna eat.
So yes, breakfast in the church.
Mhm.
Lunch you will pack in the church in the morning before you leave for your site. And then you'll eat it at your site. So that's usually just like a sandwich of some celery and
Yeah.
chips or something,
Yeah.
the classic
Snacks.
pack lunch. And then dinner you'll usually make in your church, and that could be, we've done like pasta night and kebab night and
Stir fry
breakfast for dinner,
night,
stir
yeah.
fry, that'll sort of be decided as a group. So I also noticed that I say the word usually because also you will have your day off, and most of the time you'll have a meal out during your day off. So which we give you $10 for.
Right.
So you could go to a restaurant or something
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
for one of those meals.
Yeah.
But all of the meals will be provided for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's covered by the program cost.
And we have some catered meals. At least on arrival day, there is one.
Yeah, you'll have
meal.
pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe sandwiches, pasta, who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. We will feed you.
Yes.
You will have a
Food is important.
I ate 25 boxes of pizza last year.
yeah,
I
single-handedly.
carried them all.
Yeah.
How many people will be in a focus group? It'll be 8 or 9 first-year students, and then your 2 student leaders. And then we also already answered this, but where do you shower as a focuser? In your dorm.
Yeah.
Well, like after you work at your site for the day, you'll come back to Tufts campus and shower in your dorm.
Yeah.
And that's just like you go to your dorm, shower, and then come back to a meeting spot with your focus group.
Yeah.
And
your leaders can show you where your dorm is if you have,
Yeah,
just dropped your stuff off
yeah,
really quickly and then
exactly.
left and then never saw it again until the next day.
Yeah.
No.
So you'll get
You'll be
some.
taken care of.
Yeah, you'll get to shower.
Yeah.
And it'll be a shower that you'll become familiar with over the course of the year, which is nice to start the relationship early. Someone knocking? Did I just imagine that? I must have just imagined that.
So,
Oh.
hello?
Hello. Okay. But yeah, you shower there. Yeah, meals are a lot of times what groups will do is get enough food for a certain meal for for the entire church, and then one group will cook dinner for the whole church. So like Miranda was saying, like stir fry night, kebab night, all of that. Like usually one group cooks and then the rest of the church eats and you rotate.
Breakfast for dinner.
Breakfast dinner is very important. Yeah.
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 Good.
Oh man, we should do that.
Get excited.
Yeah, you'll be eating and sleeping in the church for the most part, and lunch outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. After packing stuff, but yeah, it's we keep saying church. Churches are where you sleep, and we also like churches and community centers are where you sleep and like hang out during the evenings. We do have some evening programming on campus that we're gonna be like talking. We're gonna talk more about when Focus arrives, but yeah.
And we're not a religiously affiliated.
Right, that's what I meant. That was where I was going.
So the churches are just a place to stay.
Yeah.
Yes.
just very nice people
Yeah.
with space for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is really great. And the reason we stay in churches not on campus is because we want to facilitate 24-hour bonding between you and your folks group. It's really important to us that you like find a community on campus before you even really start Tufts. And to do that, we want you to spend as much time as possible together. I think some of my favorite memories come from like arranging our sleeping bags in a circle and
Yeah.
like just talking to each other.
Talking before bed.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What do I bring to focus?
Definitely.
What should I wear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, we have our packing list on our website, current focusers, packing
Packing
list. Generally, just wear things that are comfortable. Closed-toed shoes are important. Some sites will require it, but also just generally sneakers because you'll be walking around, and just bring at least like one pair of long pants because a site or two might require long pants, and just wear things that are comfortable and that you don't mind getting dirty.
Yeah.
So
And shower shoes for when you shower in the dorm. Like,
Yeah.
you know, have
all year
stuff
long,
ready
please
for-
wear shower shoes.
Yeah. And
Do that.
yeah, we'll be sending out this like the packing list and everything, but it is available on our website. And we highly recommend again like bring a water bottle and a raincoat because if you're not from New England, you will soon realize that weather doesn't make any sense here. So
Just happened.
stuff just
It rained
happens.
this morning.
Now it's sunny.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's
Beautiful.
windy.
It's windy now.
Yeah. We wish you were here already.
Wish you were here.
Come visit us.
Goodness, consider 2 to 5.
Yeah,
9
we.
to 4 weekdays.
8 to 3
3
Central. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Shout out to everyone who lives in Central Time.
Yeah.
Zone.
If you're here, you're gonna be in our time zone. So
I'm from a different time zone.
I'm from
Yeah,
Central.
we're all from different time zones. Wow,
Exciting.
so exciting!
crazy.
And we have focusers coming from like all over the
All
world,
over.
and we're just like we're from different time zones. So
Very
Yeah.
exciting.
it's very exciting.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to think. You know, once again, for people who just came on, we said this before, but along with the packing list, we'll also be sending out a survey where we'll ask you some details about yourself just so that we get to know you better and put you in a group that you want to be in, as well as a theme that you want to be with. So that will be coming soon. That will be coming after July 6th, once everyone's confirmed and paid, and once we know exactly who will be doing the program so that we don't send that information to people who won't be.
Oh, we have another
Yeah.
question.
Questions?
What's some advice do you give to a first year that you wish you had been given?
Ooh,
Ooh.
it's a hard one.
It's not as scary as it seems, I would say.
Yeah.
I was really
Um,
nervous, but it's
No.
okay to be nervous.
Yeah, I'd say it's okay to be nervous. I'd
Mm-hmm.
say try new things, but also like just something like be realistic. Like I think that you'll learn that like especially like doing folks like everyone's so interested in different things and
Yeah.
like all of your leaders will be really involved in things and you'll be like that's awesome, I want to do that and that and that and that. You'll try to do a million things. You can probably
Yeah.
realistically only do 3.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's
Don't
awesome.
overcommit
So like
yourself.
put your finger in a lot of different pots and then see what you like. There really is a place I think for everyone at Tufts.
Yeah,
And you can really be whoever you want to be and do whatever you want to do. So
Yeah.
for sure. Going
awesome.
off of that,
Focus.
yeah, like even if you're remotely interested in something, like take a class in it or join a group that has something to do with it, and you might find like your place that you've always been wanting to do,
Mhm.
wanting to be a part of at Tufts. And
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah, like
don't worry about your first year schedule.
yeah,
Yeah.
Take classes that you're interested in and a lot of different things and that you might not have ever thought that you want to take before.
yeah,
Because ultimately you have a while to do all of the things for your major, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Um,
I know didn't necessarily follow this advice, but you should talk to your professors in your classes. Like go to office hours and just like have a chat with someone because often they're like some of them are like really cool and like could end up being your advisor and getting you like second job over the summer. What did that happen to me? But yeah, that's like one thing that I'd say is like very good just for like being connected on campus.
Yeah.
What else?
And the flip side of that, like, I just, when I came to Tufts, I didn't understand that people were so, like, friendly to one another. That was something that I had to get used to. And, like, any general interest, term that you'll constantly hear when you get to Tufts is GIM, which means general interest meeting for a club or a club sport or something like that. We should have Snapchat. Like, people are so excited to welcome first years into their organizations. Like, that's something that I thought would stop with Focus. I was like, wow, everyone's so excited to have me here, and it kept happening. And it was really just like so great to like know that someone wanted me to succeed that didn't necessarily know me already, and that's like a common theme at Tufts.
Yeah.
Chose a good school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, friends.
Good job, friends.
Congrats.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
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 And yeah, just try new things, but also like if there's something that you know you love, find people who also love it, and then be their friend.
You'll probably be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably be friends.
That's how it works.
Like we all have Focus,
Yeah.
and now we're friends. I mean, we've been friends for a while.
Today we became
Friends today.
Yeah, after like so many hours together.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know. You don't have to have everything figured out.
Yeah. Definitely don't. Well, not definitely, but like don't think that like what you think you're going to do is exactly what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I'm gonna be pre-med.
Yeah.
Or you
I-
can be
Or
pre-med.
you can be pre-med, but like,
Right.
you know, but you could also be pre-med and then decide that you want to major in philosophy.
Yeah.
You know, you can do whatever you know.
Yeah. I like came into college being like, I'm never gonna write a paper again. Like I'm gonna be a bio major and like comp sci and do all these sciencey things. I'm a music major and I like wrote 2 15-page papers for one class last semester and like actually enjoyed writing them, which is like
Yeah.
something I never thought I would say.
Yeah, I thought I would be writing papers all the time. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm going to be a political science major. I was like, nah, I'm going to be a cognitive and brain sciences major, and you just take tests. No, that's all you do. No, you write a lot of papers, I guess, in my major too. Just more about science, I would say. A lot of
I
science
have
things.
juggled back and forth between majors and somehow ended up where I started. So
Go with your
Yeah.
gut.
I'm still an art history and religion double major, but I was like, I'm gonna be an archaeology major.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to be a women's studies major.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now I'm going to be a whatever. I have lots of ideas.
And just because you want to take a class in something doesn't mean you have to major in it, which
Yeah,
is
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Commitment.
Is that what happens is I'll take a lot of different cool classes and then be like, this is what I want to do forever.
Yeah. And Miranda and I actually met in a class that doesn't have to do with our majors. Or actually, it counts toward my major for some
It
reason.
does not count towards my major.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to pick a major without picking a major, cognitive and brain sciences is a great one. Just because it's
Flexible.
so flexible. But yeah, and like I'd take it because but we met in a class called Logic, which is really cool.
Yeah,
and you
it's a
should take
math
it.
philosophy class.
Yeah,
So
who knew that existed?
yeah.
I was in one of those too. Rational choices.
Yeah, these
philosophy.
full math philosophy courses,
Yeah.
man.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh man, what a world that we live in. What a world. Yeah. But circling back to Focus, circling back to Focus, as we continue to talk to it, one of my favorite nights in our churches was when our leaders got up and were like, okay, I am a political science major who is involved with like race and social justice, like racial justice issues on campus. Like, come talk to me if you're interested in that. And like, there's like a panel, but we also broke up into smaller groups for performing. Like, someone talked about Greek life, someone talked about performing on campus, someone talked about dance, and oh, great. Yeah, so that was also something great. Like, one of the focus leaders in my church, who wasn't my focus leader, noticed that I wanted to like be a part of a certain organization and messaged me, and someone in the organization was like, and put us in touch with one another, which was really, really cool of him, and something that I've heard from other focusers happening. Just really cool. Yeah. But yeah, it's a good starting point, and it's a good way to get comfortable with the campus. I was so nervous coming in as a focuser. My focus leaders were incredible at like handling my nervousness, and yeah, it's just a good way to like be like, okay, I can be silly and make a fool of myself, because that's what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Definitely.
We have another question from Ashley.
Oh, cool.
What's the best way to get a hold of y'all if I have a focus question? What if my parent guardian wants to talk to you? So there's a couple ways. First, our email, which is tuftsfocus@gmail.com or focus@tufts.edu.
We get both of those.
Both of them go to the same place. So either of those emails are good. We check the email like literally all the time.
Like, I'm gonna check it right now.
That is my home page.
Yeah, wow, we haven't checked it enough.
Yeah, in like half an hour.
It's like ridiculous that we haven't checked it.
Yeah.
So if you want to reach us really quickly, that's probably the best ways. Best way might not happen as much on weekends and stuff, but you know, the usual. We also have an in-office phone, so if you want to call us, it's 617-627-0589.
Call now.
Call now, please, and order your Furby or something.
Yeah. Hey, in 1999. No, that's
3
not.
small payments.
Yeah, that's not how much it costs.
It's not how much it costs. But anyway, so you can definitely call us. We're working 9 to 4, Monday through Friday. So our phone is always there. And if
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. And if you're not calling during that time of day, or if we're like at a meeting or something, just leave a message and we'll call you right back.
Yeah.
Our answering machine message needs to be updated still, but we're gonna do that.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have any wrong information.
Yeah,
No,
it doesn't.
it's
just not our
different people.
voices.
Yeah.
But so that's exciting.
And Miranda's really good at talking on the phone, so
Yeah.
And did it all last summer. So
yeah. So
And also,
yeah, we can have the whole conference call if you want to talk to us.
Yeah.
We're
So yeah, your parent can also call that
Yeah.
number, and that's probably the best way to talk to them.
yeah.
Or email us. You can also Facebook message us.
Yep, we're on
our
Facebook.
Facebook page, Tufts Focus.
You can tweet us
You can
at
tweet
Tufts
us.
Focus. You can Snapchat us.
Snapchat us.
Tufts
Tufts
Focus.
You can Instagram us at Tufts Focus.
We have all of
Send
the
us-
social medias.
What's a social media that we don't have?
Fine.
We don't have.
We don't have
Vine.
Vine. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, we
Vine
can't
friends.
communicate via Vine. But
It's not enough seconds.
yeah, we
Uh,
need like clearly 50 minutes to
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's fun. You're logged in.
Yeah, I am logged in. Oh, do you want to do the thing?
Up to the thing.
Oh,
You can
oh.
follow us,
Okay,
right?
get your phones
Now,
out
get your
right now,
phones out.
guys. Oh, I'm gonna check us. Oh, wow, cool.
Someone's watching.
Someone's watching.
Great.
So if you want to add us on Snapchat, I'm gonna hold this up.
Oh, it's
Oh,
gonna be
whoa.
backwards. It's probably gonna be.
Oh, it's gonna be backwards. Oh
And
no.
also, well, hold it up closer. Maybe it'll work.
You can try.
You can try. Pause
Take-
your video and try it.
Yeah, and then you can add us on Snapchat, and you can Snapchat us or look
Maybe.
at our story.
Yeah. We can also like put a picture up.
See all of our
Ooh,
shenanigans.
someone started following me on Instagram. Wow, I'm famous.
But yeah, so honestly, like whatever method you feel most comfortable. Like I said, we check our email constantly. We'll answer the phone if we're in the office, and if not, we'll call you once we are in the office. And I mean, if you have like a message that you prefer to do over Facebook, you can message the page directly, or you can just message one of us, and we won't, be like, ugh, I don't know this person.
We all have the same cover
Yeah.
photos, so you will be able to
Yeah.
identify us. Oh,
Better not change it.
yeah, we can't change it.
Oh, just kidding.
The
The
snap thing
thing-
totally worked. Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Do
gosh! 3
it.
people added us.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Hey,
Z Catlin. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's so great.
We need to put this in our story.
Yeah, we'll put. Oh yeah, we're gonna put you in our story. Smile,
Thanks,
people who
friend.
can't.
But that's just us.
But I know.
Yeah.
I know that's what I was. Yeah, that's where I was going.
But
What?
okay.
You'll find that.
That it's exciting.
Okay, yeah,
It's
that
gonna
was.
be used as blackmail later.
Oh, totally. Everything we say or do that we post on social media is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah. But great.
But
But great.
anyway, we're very accessible. So
Yeah.
please talk to us if you have any questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We
and
love answering.
we
them.
love talking to you. All we want to do is talk to you guys. Pretty much, that's what we wish we were doing all the time. So
Yeah.
if you can
Also,
make that happen.
If you either missed the first part of this, or you maybe have a friend that you know who's doing focus and has a lot of questions but couldn't be looking at this right now, this video is being recorded and will be put on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we will put that YouTube link on our Facebook page as well. So like all of your questions can be re-answered through this as well.
Yeah. And we'll probably have another one of these later on. Maybe
Yeah.
even one specific to parents or something
Yeah.
like that.
So tell
let us
your
know
parents.
if you're interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know in the
We'll post about it again once
Comments.
we decide when the next one will be.
Yeah.
Probably after confirmation dates have gone out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we're getting that many more questions.
Yeah.
Any last minute
So,
questions before we
send them
sign off? And
right now.
right now, last chance. No,
Just
it's
do
not your last
it.
chance. Email us, call us again, 617-627-0589. What else can you do? You can Facebook message us. We've been
Call
saying,
us, beep us.
if you want to. Oh my God! Someone text me right now. Text me
Right.
because something good will happen.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen.
This is what I do: is just yell at Ben.
Ready? Yeah.
It's my phone. What's gonna happen? Oh no! This is so anticlimactic.
Impossible.
That joke took a long time.
Yeah, that just took so long.
Sorry, friends.
Sorry.
But anyway, please
Yeah.
contact us if you have any other questions. Like I said, this video will be posted online.
Yep.
We've gone over a typical day. We've gone over specific timing of what's going to be going out when during the rest of the summer,
Yep.
as well as what you need to bring.
Packing list,
Survey.
yeah.
We talked about some personal favorite highlights of Focus and just like why to be excited. And basically, just we're really excited to have you. We hope you're excited too. All of the leaders are so happy.
So excited.
So excited.
Oh, we're gonna teach you a
That's so
chant.
great.
Yeah, you'll learn
Okay.
really
Yeah.
quickly that Focus is up.
We should end it. like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But just like get pumped. And we hope to meet you all in person soon. And
Yeah.
just have a great first year and the rest of your
And
summer.
great summer. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. And okay, so so this is how we're gonna do things in Focus.
Always.
Always.
Yeah. Should we just do both parts together?
Yeah.
Forward.
Focus. Woo. Okay.
Shabam out.
Bye.
Bye.